So, hello everyone, hope you're doing good. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are discussing the solutions for the bi-weekly contest 101. And this contest was slightly hard on the harder side, I will say. And today, we are discussing the second question from here, right? Coming to the question here. By the way, this contest was held on Saturday, 1st of April 2023, right? Now, coming to the medium level question. So what they are trying to say is question number 2606, find the substring with maximum cost. So see, here the idea is very simple. You are given a string which is S, right? You are given a string which is S. You are given a characters array, and then you are given a value array, right? So what? See, we are. Let me tell you what the question is. It's we are about to find a maximum cost among all substrings possible in the string S. What it means? That means see, each we have to take a substring. In that, each of the characters will be contributing a value, right? How they are contributing? See, if a letter is present in the cache array, then it will contribute a value corresponding position in the vals array. For example, D will contribute -1000. Similarly, if B is given, for example, it will contribute corresponding to its index in the vals array, right? It will contribute -1. And suppose the character is not present in the cache array. Suppose it's not present. For example, in this case, A is not present in the character array. So how it will contribute is given here. For example, the value A, that means it will contribute based on its alphabetical order, right? There are two cases. See, if a value is present in the cache array, for example, D is present in the zeroth index, so it will contribute the values zeroth index of the value vals array, right? If a character is not present, then it will contribute corresponding to its value in the alphabetical order, starting with A equal to 1, right? So given a string S and a characters array of distinct characters and each array vals, okay. So one thing is these two will have always the same length, right? The cache string and the vals array, it will have the same string always. The cost of substring and the sums is the sum of values of each character in the substring. The cost of emptying string is considered as zero, right? If the character is not in the string cache, then its value is the corresponding position in the alphabet. See, make this point very, very clear. Many of you will not be able to understand this point. That's why you will not be able to solve this question. If the character is not in the strings array, then the value which is going to contribute is going to be based on its alphabetical order, starting with a equal to 1. That means if we are taking that, it will contribute 26. But if the value is present in the cache array, then it will contribute corresponding to its position. For example, if a character is present the ith index in the cache array, then it will contribute values of I, right? After doing all these things, we have to find the maximum cost among all substrings of the string S. Okay. Now see the basic idea is, see, if a character is contributing positive value, that means you can always take it. For example, suppose all of these are contributing positively, then the longest length substring will be the answer, right? But some of the characters, especially present here, may be contributing negatively. Okay. So let me explain you my solution first. But before that, see the cases. Wells can be starting from -1000 to +1000. Okay. The Wells length will be around 26. And but see, this is a big number here. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is, I have two variables declared. See, first of all, I am declaring a map. Right? Map means a key and a value pair. It will be there. So what I'm doing is for the each of the values, for example, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H till Z, I'm mapping its corresponding value. Initially, I'm mapping their value in the alphabetical order. For example, for value A, it will be 1. For value Z, it will be 26, right? Then, if the value is present in the vals array, sorry, in the chars array, then its corresponding value in the vals array, I'm making it like replace the original value, right? Here. So if I print and show you, that will be more clear, I guess. Yeah. If I see for the first question, see A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, but D is -100. Why is that so? Because it's present in the cache array which contributes -1000, right? After that again, E is 5, F is 6, it will keep on going, right? It will keep on going till Z. Okay. Z is 26. That's how it is. So the idea is if it's present in cache array, it will contribute the value given in vals array. That's it. Okay, that's the idea. Now I have only two variables declared here. The answer which I'm going to return as a file answer and the current sum. Current sum is based on the current index which I visited, right? So for each I in S, that means for each character in the S array, add its value directly without doing anything. Directly add its value to the current sum. See, it may make the current sum less than zero. It may increase the current sum as well. If it increases the current sum, this is how I am tracking it. I am making answer is the max value of the previous answer and the current answer. When it will contribute, if my current sum is becoming bigger because of this addition, then I will be tracking it here, right? There may be possibility it may not become bigger, it may become slightly smaller. Then in case, see, for example, let us say D has, in this question D, suppose see, it contributes minus 0.5. Okay, that's not a possible value, but I'm just saying as an example. Suppose it contributes minus 0.5, then it is always better to take D. So what will the final answer? 1 plus 1 plus 1 minus 0.5, which is 2.5, which is greater than 2, right? So it will become the answer. So if D becomes minus 0.5, then the answer will be the longest substring present. Okay. So it depends on how much negative this value becomes. Okay, if it's slightly negative, then it's okay. But if it makes the answer totally zero, for example, the current value is minus 1,000. Okay, this makes my value totally zero. That means, see, when I'm starting, I have a zero value. When I'm taking A, I have one value. When I'm taking it, it becomes minus 999. See, why should I continue taking a substring which is contributing so negatively? I will stop here itself. I will start afresh from A. It will contribute 1, it will contribute 2. So my answer is 2. So whenever I feel my current sum is going below 0, I will stop then and there. Okay, if my current sum goes less than 0, I will stop then and there. I will start with a new substring from that position onwards, right? I will always do that whenever the current sum becomes less than 0. If it's slightly negative, for example, current sum is 5, this value is minus 2. So current sum will be 5 minus 2, which is 3. It is okay. It's not going less than 0 at least, because we are may be taking this value because the next value may be greater, right? In this case, as it happens, see, this d contributes minus 0.5. Suppose we are taking it only because we want to take the further next two arrays as well. If we have to take next two arrays, I have to take this also, then this, only then I will be able to contribute all the three A's in one answer. Are you getting it? If I want all the three A's in a single substring, I have to take D as well, right? So that's what it is. If it contributes slightly negatively, I am taking it. If it makes the value fully zero, then I am excluding it, right? I will start afresh. So coming to the tracing part, see here when I'm about to start, current sum is zero. When I've taken A, current sum is one. When I've taken D, current sum is minus 999. So stop there itself. I will start afresh. Current sum is 1, current sum is 2. So the answer becomes 2. Okay. In this case, when before starting, current sum is 0. After taking this, current sum becomes minus 1. So stop there. It's 1 to take a start afresh. Current sum is minus 1. Again, stop. Start afresh. Again, if I take C, current sum is minus 1. Stop. Start afresh. There's nothing to start. So current sum will remain 0. So that is becoming the answer. Right? That's what it is. So see, how to raise this question, I will say, see, if you have done this part, it becomes easier for you to write the solution, right? And see, this is simple logic. There is nothing rocket science here. If my value is if the particular letter is contributing positively, I will simply add it. If it's contributing slightly negatively, I may consider adding it because in future the later on characters may contribute heavily, right? But if it makes my current sum as less than zero, I will definitely not take it. So yeah, that's all friends for today. As you can see, the solution is accepted. So yeah, if you have any doubts, please comment below. Thanks a lot.